Hello everyone, my name is Brian and welcome back to another Smite commentary, and for today it is Nox in Arena. Definitely a very powerful god, but she is also one of those gods that is kinda entirely hit or miss, I feel like. I mean, if you hit the 2-1 combinations consistently, you're extremely powerful. But if you miss them, then you'll basically have no damage. So, yeah, Nox is an interesting one. Also, when your enemies all have purification beads, you can force them out pretty easily with that. If you get the combination off, they will, almost guaranteed, well, use the purification, or if they don't have it, take an insane amount of damage or die. Team has pulled the buffs together, which is great, always something you would like. I actually don't need the mana buff that much, to be honest. I have long cooldowns on my 2, so getting into Kuma is actually not really the worst thing ever, because he can use his abilities a lot more to either initiate, peel for the team. I think this is probably a lot better. And I have a mana potion, otherwise I just bought it for nothing, I guess. That's also a very powerful combination when you're with the Kumakana. His math into your combination is very easily pulled. It's very easy to pull off, because the mass lasts for such a long time, and well, since they're mass, your 2 won't trigger the mass, and only your 1 will. So you put the 2 on top of them, use your 1 because they're still masked, and you have your combination pulled off. So if you play Nox, Kumbhakana in your team is extremely potent, because that is such an easy setup. It looks like red is going to come from the air, but 2 of them picked up. I am able to get my ultimate off, and it looks like we did get 1 of them. Fortunately enough, they were able to pick up 2 of our teammates. That all had to do with the fact that their Vulcan actually hit his ultimate beautifully. He finished off, I think it was our Neath, if I'm not mistaken, immediately, and hit the Kumbhakana for an awful lot of health. That's rough. That's definitely rough. I was able to pick up the kill, which is not a bad thing. I always like to get some kills early on. Let's get some last hits. Make sure that we get those points. It's not always the easiest thing. But minion management is a large part of Arena and usually overlooked. I mean, if you don't get any last hits and the enemy minions kill your entire minion wave, then you will not get rid of any tickets on the opponent's side, which is kinda interesting. Because, well, you do need some decent wave clear or some way to guarantee the last hits on the minions to effectively, well, peel for it, not peel for your team, hit or miss, as in getting the points from your enemies. Okay, so the build I'm going for is just something I like to pick up always, is a Book of Thoth. Sometimes you could get away with Soul Reaver as first item, but I didn't really feel like it for a lot of reasons, to be honest. Let's see, nice bait by the by the Ao Kuang, and we're able to pick up 1, but unfortunately enough the Red Tusk is able to pick him up from behind. As you probably noticed, I don't want to leave our Erlang Shen alone though. Ooh, I did not hit my silence. Ultimate, not the one I wanted. He has full HP, will probably not die. It will provide a little bit of pressure, but nah, not good enough. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. Anyway, she's just an intricate god. If you're playing against a Odin or something like that, there are a lot of leaps that can be countered by your silence. If an Odin leaps onto you and you use your 2 in time beforehand, then you will be able to get, let's see, can we get her? Nice. Large CC chain, I rooted her, crippling her, and afterwards I placed my silence on top of her. She wasn't able to get out of the way. Does look like Ao Kuang is in kind of trouble. Can I silence the red? Yes, I can. Looks like Erlang Shin is here as well. And I don't think, well, maybe he will get away. He does need to be a little bit careful. As you can see, Erlang Shin throwing 2 the entrance. If he went straight for the entrance, he would not have survived. But looks like Ao Kuang is able to get away. Unfortunately enough, our Erlang Shen is not. Rest in peace, my friend. Rest in pieces. Anyway, yeah. Nox is an interesting one. I feel like she's extremely powerful. I mean, they buffed her dash damage, which makes it even more powerful. I can just use my dash into, for instance, the Ao Kuang. He goes invisible, goes towards an enemy target. I pop out, put the silence on top of them. They can't get away. We finish him off very easily. It is a combination you can go for. It is, of course, quite risky in arena because it's always a... Ooh, nice purification by the red. Not even sure if I hit him, but he purified it immediately. Face full of my ultimate might be enough to go for something. Oh, I missed my 2. Not my 2, my 1. Well, speedy track. If you probably noticed already, but this is still with the speedy track. So, yeah, it's one of a little bit older recording. I didn't have too much time to make a lot of videos, and I've also been playing a lot with Skype on. So, yeah, I need to really think of something for that, because if I've Skype on, I can't record without the Skype sound being there as well, and since we are not really feeling like talking English all the time because it's not really our native language, we feel like it's just meh. But I can also use my my laptop for Skype, I guess. It's actually not the worst idea. Then I still can record. Because there are, of course, matches that are pretty good, and, well, you also have matches that are pretty bad, but I guess you always have that. Doesn't matter if you're in a party or not. Unless, of course, you're in a party with, I don't know, 4 out of 5 members of a SPL team or something like that. I think that you'll have an easy time winning, to be honest. For instance, if you're with Panthera, if you're not familiar with the SPL, Panthera is the one that won 2 world championships in a row now, I think. Did they? I think they did. Oh well. Nice mass. Silencing. Decent damage. Not enough. I broke the mass a little bit too early. I think he actually did not get hit by the silence damage. That's unfortunate. I think he wants to say something to me. I'm not sure what, but that's why I'm asking. They're Nox. Never mind. They have Nox as well. That's sometimes quite annoying when you have a mirror match. I think I've mentioned this more in other videos, but I feel like if you have a mirror match, it matters even more how well someone performs in that mirror match than it usually does. Because it's just that if you have, for instance, like we have 2 Noxes, and one Nox is just playing way better than the other, then it's a real downfall for your team. But the same for Erlang Shen, because we also have them as a mirror matchup. So I feel like that if you have a mirror matchup, it can be more detrimental to your team if you're the worst of the 2. And that's not a bad thing. I mean, you don't need to be good at every single god, and you can have an off day. But I feel like that if it's a mirror match, it is a lot more difficult to get back from it, because if you're fighting your mirror, you'll have no chance if you're behind already, or a very slim chance if it's a one-on-one. So if you have one of the 2 being better than the other, I feel like it's just way more powerful. I don't know. Let me know what you think. If you have had any matches where there was a mirror match. Let's see, can we go for the ultimate? Okay, I guess not. Well, that sucks. Ah, well, we got him. Okay. Bit unfortunate that Kumukani used his ultimate at the same moment as I did. It's just a bit unfortunate for my ult as well as his, because mine could have finished him off. Mine is gone to waste, or his wasn't used to fully potential. I don't know. Never mind. But oh well, it's fine. So if you have had any experience with that as well, if you have a mirror match that the one is performing a lot better than the other, and you feel like that has the biggest impact in the game, please let me know. I feel like that is sometimes, but you never know. Looks like Erlang Shen wants to go for the Neath. I'll try to body block, but that's very difficult when he's using purification beads and has an insane amount of movement speed. But if I hit my 1, you're not moving anywhere without your purification beads. I think he used it a little bit too early. I don't think he actually got rid of any CCs, to be honest. But I guess it's fine. I am stacking up my Book of Thoth. I always feel like Book of Thoth isn't the most necessary for stacking up. It's fine to get some additional mana, and you get a little bit of additional power for it, but I feel like the stacks aren't as important as, for instance, a Warlock Sash, Devour's Gauntlet on Hunters. There are just more important stacking items. if you ask me, then Book of Thoth. I also feel the same about Transcendence. Those are both fine for a nice mess by the Kuma. Securing that kill. Oh, my ultimate doesn't do it. It's long is far off from dealing that amount of damage. Looks like it is going to be a bit of an engagement in front of their base. You usually don't want to do that, or at least pay very close attention to their respawn timers, because they're all up now. So if you overstay your welcome, like Erlang Shen's probably going to do, then you will have a rough time getting out, especially, well, if you use your escape to try and kill the other one. So always keep an eye out if you are in front of their base. Make sure that you finish off quickly what you're doing, unless of course they have spawn timers of, I don't know, 40 seconds, which is very unlikely because that will only happen when you're very, very behind. Nice root by the Kuma, able to confirm my... Oh, it actually was in range of my 2, I did not expect that. Nice, very well done by the Kuma. It's a very powerful tool. There's also something you can do with, for instance, a Susano. If you are a Susano and you are with, for instance, a Nox, you can pull someone inside the Nox silence as they are trying to walk out, because the first thing that you will do when you have a Nox 2 on top of you is try to walk out. But if... Let's see, can we finish him off? Yes, we can. Let's see, let's try. Shall we do some damage? I don't think it's a bit worth it. But let's just do it. We are now grouped up. I want to use it earlier to try and finish it off. Or not finish it off, just deal a lot more damage. Let's bait him a bit. Okay, Sanctuary is used. Can I get... Oh, he was able to get his dash off. That's very unfortunate. Also, my team wasn't around as much as I thought. I think they were distracted by the other gods. Rip. Rest in pieces. I'm really off point with my 2. Anyway, like I was mentioning, what I was trying to say before I interrupted myself with myself. Oh crap. Well, I'm dead. Oh no, the minions. So many minions. Oh, that goes a lot of our advantage. Oh well. Anyway, like I was saying, Susano can perform very well by pulling someone in the Nox silence. If you place down the Nox silence, the first thing someone will do is walk out of the Nox silence, because the only way to really get rid of the damage of the Nox silence is by walking out of it. And when you have done that, you're fine, you think. You also have, of course, the situation where you are... Ooh, what? Wait, what? What? What just... Did you see that? Ao Kuang died. He got his execute off after he died and executed him. What? I'm so confused. I'm really going to try and replicate? Try it again? I don't know. I can't come up with the word. Try it as well. Maybe for Smith Pass. It's actually not a bad idea. If we can pull it off, it's amazing. It's probably a very difficult one though. You need to kill him as he's going for that ultimate, and his ultimate still needs to go off. I'm not even sure if it's possible. Maybe it's a ping issue. For instance, if he has a higher ping, that his game registered that he hit it. I'm not 100% positive about it. Oh well. Okay, so back to that point again. Everyone will walk out the 2 of Nox. If you have a Susano, they're not really paying attention to the Susano probably, and the Susano pull is very easy to confirm. So that will mean that you will have that kind of... Let's see, can we hit him? No, we can't. That will mean that you will have that kind of pull him back into that silence for that insane amount of damage. So that is a very powerful tool. There are a lot of combinations that I feel like are very, very good with Nox. Everything that has cripples for a good duration, roots for a good duration, mass, stuns, pulls that kind of displays them inside your silence. Do make sure that then you don't use it as you're going for that combination. So if you use your combination on someone and then he will pull him out of your combination, that's also something I've had happened a lot. For instance, when I'm against a Hercules, Hercules is very good at doing that because he has a push as well as a pull. So if you hit either of those, they will be pushed out of your 2. But if you have the nice team coordination or that sense of mind where you're feeling like you can really perform that thing very well, You can actually pull someone and already have a silence waiting for them while Hercules pushes them into the silence. I think it's a very interesting concept, and as you can see here, masked, my tube goes off, actually half-lifing the Nox. Let's see, can we get away? I'm quite slow. Please don't kill me. You don't have anything, luckily enough. Let's see. He is pretty fast, but it makes sense. He is on a fast track. Aggression. I can't aim for shit. That's what I meant with hit or miss. If I hit that, he probably would have died with the help of Neath. I missed and he gets 0 damage. Let's get the red. Can we get the red? Decent amount of damage. Yes, we're able to finish it off. Oh, that was way too greedy. Let's make sure that I have this slow immunity. This force out my purification, so if I get comboed by... Wow, the damage. So if I get comboed by the enemy Nox, I will die guaranteed. Wow. Okay, that just happened. Damn, that damage. That was an insane damage. I did not expect that much damage, to be honest. He just literally one-shot me with a meatball and a backfire. Of course, he did have his Soul Reaver with that. But damn. That's a lot. Not sure why he wants to surround. Well, I had by a lot. We are even 13 kills. Oh crap. No. That's the C chain. I wasn't paying enough attention. I should have turned. I didn't notice the Medusa ultimate. And while it was wearing off, as it wore off, where I had a slight opportunity to maybe get out with my dash, I got comboed by the Nox. RIP. We're still ahead though. It's not the worst thing. We got 3 of them as well. We were 4 of us were killed. I guess it's not the worst thing ever, because we have some return kills. If we got no return kills, then it would have been a lot closer. Then it would only be a 20 points difference, which makes it a lot more difficult, a lot more risky, to be honest. Let's see. My team is going to go very aggressive. I kind of want to dash in, but as you can see, I don't want to dash in into a silence. Ooh, Kuma misses ultimate. Oh, I missed him. Oh, he is so quick. I hate the speed wreck sometimes. On the one hand, I'm glad it's gone. On the other hand, I'm kind of missing it. Ooh, that ultimate. That will deter a lot of them for following up on them. That's a good amount of damage on the Erlang Shen as well. But it looks like the red is all alone and very close to us. Will be picked up for the final kill. And we are able to pick up that victory. Even though I did die a little bit too much at the end, to be honest. We're still able to pick up the victory with a decent difference. I mean, 20 points difference, it's not bad. If they stall it out, you have the minions kills. Actually, that's a lot of damage. I think that's all because of that last ultimate that did about maybe close to 3,000 damage. Because I hit 3 of them and it did like 700 to each of them and it has a bleed. But still, that's a lot of damage for a Nox. I sometimes really feel like Nox has very difficult times dealing damage because her only reliable ability to really hit, in my opinion, is probably her ultimate. Because the 2-1 combo can be purified and you will receive 0 damage. If you time it, of course, before you get hit by the 1. And the 3, well, you don't want to use it too often as an engagement tool. I mean, it is your only escape. If you use it through someone inside a teammate and go out of it again to erase someone, you are able to pick up that kill. But if you're surrounded by 3 of the enemies, for instance, or just that 1 Vulcan with Soul Reaver active, he can just one-shot you. Oh well, I'm rambling on again. Hope you guys enjoyed this little video. If you have any requests, gods, game modes, please let me know, because I do like to get those requests. It's kind of puts me on track with some gods I haven't played in a while, to be honest. And also just the combinations I haven't really tried that much. Always those preferences. As for Nox, I like a lot in, for instance, Arena. In Clash, I like to play a lot of Hunters. I don't know, they're all preferences to game modes, of course. That's also why I like Assault, because you can get anything. Oh well, I'm rambling on again. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, good luck, have fun, and I'll see you guys in the next one.